I don't know how well we're going to be doing here during Spotlight Hour how you going, Negan? How you going, James? Welcome in, guys. Yeah, tonight is Spotlight Hour, but it has been storming here in Melbourne basically all day. And okay, good. That's good to know that Castform is based on your weather. It's not just normal Castform that's spawning. So tonight we have rainy Castform, but I'm gonna show you guys that. Oh, when there was like flash of lightning. It was either flash of lightning or there is a speed camera right there. So I don't know if they speed cameraed someone or yeah, as you guys can see, it is basically River Central. You guys can't see that far down there, but the path is that was thunder. Lightning rather, because there's thunder. Yeah, the car park that I'm sitting in right now. Turn this headlights off. That's what I had to drive in through. So, yeah, I don't know how well we're going to be doing for Spotlight Hour tonight. Just quietly, guys. For some reason, my chat has decided to. And I was hoping that the weather was going to like sort of hold out for now, but I don't know if I want to get out of the car, to be perfectly honest, and start walking, because I may end up drowning or getting struck by lightning, or both. I'm going to walk down to the path and just have a look. As you can see, you guys can't see it, but the path over this side, I don't think I'll be doing full laps of the thing, just because there's like 5 inches worth of water on the ground over there on the path. Let's just go have a little look-see over here, make sure I've got my keys. Should be good. My game had... Why is my game gone? Why did I shut my screen down? There we go. Let's just shiny check some of these. I do already have rainy Castform. When they first released it, the very first one that I clicked on was actually shiny, so I don't actually need this one. I don't need regular Castform either. How you doing? Look, rainy Castform is back. Yeah, for me at least. As I've just been showing you guys, I am basically going to be walking through a river, maybe, perhaps. Yeah, if worst comes to worst, rather, I'll just be sitting in the car doing PvP for the hour, I suppose. Again, this is what I'm dealing with when it comes to water, because it has literally been storming here all day. Yeah, I'm gonna, like I said, walk up to this path up here, but it's not looking good. Not looking good. Don't think I'm gonna be going very far. Oh, I don't even think I'll be able to walk around it. Yeah, as you can see, there is a whole bunch of water. A whole bunch of waters. I can maybe walk around it up to that part, but I don't know how far I'm going to be able to walk down until... yeah. And also, tonight's Spotlight Hour could have been something better than... Like, Castform's okay, but given that we've got the New Year's event going on right now, like Jigglypuff or Hoot Hoot or something probably would have been the go, but I don't know how well this is going to go. Let's start going... Oh, God, yeah, nah. I thought I was stepping on grass. No, I was stepping into like a huge puddle of muddy water. Let's give this a shot. See how... Oh, my shoe's already filled with water. God damn it. I'm just going to walk down the path a little bit, see how far I can walk down, do a little bit of this Spotlight Hour if I possibly can, but if I have to, I'm just going to go back to the car and we'll do PvP in the car for the hour, because this is not going to work very well, I don't think, even though it looks like it's only this this part here where it's a bit flooded. It's so sludgy. Oh, yep, there's a lot of sodginess right there. Ah, damn it! Ah! Those puddles were deeper than I thought they were. Now my feet are wet. Oh. Yay! Awesome. I have wet feet now. Oh well. They're already wet. There's not much I can do about it now. Keep on walking. Once I get around these puddles, we'll hopefully be okay for at least some of the trail. So yeah, how's everybody been? How was everybody's New Year's? What y'all do for New Year's? Oh man. Also guys, remember to hit that thumbs up button on the stream if you haven't already. Do it for Jimmy because he's walking around in basically a swamp trying to catch shinies that I already have. Good times. Good times. Actually, let's put Glaceon in there. So yeah, I ended up getting one of these Glaceons, the shiny. That was the last shiny of 2023 for Jimmy. Shiny Christmas Glaceon. Get out of the swamp. I'm not in your swamp. It actually looks okay now. Once I get around this puddle, the rest of the path is actually looking somewhat walkable. Hey Zach, how you doing, man? Welcome in, guys. Wouldn't mind a PvP. Like I said, if this puddle, that basically is a puddle. If this puddle doesn't have enough walking trail, we might go back to the car and do some PvP. Don't just add randoms. Also, you didn't come into the stream and say hello and introduce yourself or anything like that. You just came in and just started asking to be added to the friends list. Sorry, that's not how it works. Okay, no, sort of a little bit of a puddle. Path! My god, we're back on the path. So it's actually looking not too bad now. We have path. See? Actual path. No more of that. We have path. You have ball form. Nice. If anything, I'm actually surprised that we don't have foggy Castform. Foggy would be great. Like, it's not so much foggy down here, but when I left my house, you could only see like 10 feet in front of you just because I'm up in the hills, so all the clouds. You need to do more PvP anyway. Honestly, I'm a bit over it, to be honest. Like, I don't mind doing it, but it just gets a bit repetitive after a while, sort of thing. But alright, we're 9 minutes in. We're walking on the trail. It's slightly drizzling, so it's not too bad weather-wise. Just hoping that it holds out. But yeah, we're going to see what the rest of the trail looks like once we get around to the other part. So if it's full flooded, I'll just start wandering back to the car and we can do PvP for the rest of the stream. Where am I? I'm in Melbourne. Getting drowned. How you doing, Underground? Yeah, like earlier today, at around 2 p.m, the storms started rolling in, and it got that dark that it was 7 or 8 at night, sort of thing. because yeah, there was just that many clouds filled with that much rain that it went this eerie dark color that was just like, uh-oh, we're gonna get smashed. And we did. We got smashed for several hours. And yeah, it's supposed to be storming for the rest of the night here and into tomorrow as well. But luckily for tomorrow, I get to sit in the car for a raid hour at least. And if you guys haven't seen, we've got circuitry at the moment for raids. I think it's shiny. I'm not sure. I haven't actually had a look to see whether or not it is shiny this time around. I'm hoping that it is. Do any of you guys know? Is it shiny? I haven't really done much with the game since New Year's sort of thing, so it can't be really. Oh, that sucks. Why, Niantic? Why give us raid bosses that we've already had if they're not going to be shiny? I mean, at least circuitry is useful. It is a good electric type, but we've had it several times now, so why haven't they released it as a shiny? That's just stupid. The only shinies that we've got of the Ultra Beasts are Nihilego and what's the other one? Guzzlord. They're the only two, aren't they? Why some and no others? You still need Butthole. Butthole? TP40 or Bunghole? Now, I also can't remember, have they released the other shiny forms of Castform in to Pokemon Go yet, or is it just raining type and normal type? I can't remember, and Sunny and Foggy are not available. I can't keep track of all the shinies that have been released in the game these days. I know that the raining type is because I've got it. I know that normal type is. The others dropped. Shiny Jigglypuff. I thought that they did. Sunny and Snowy are. Okay, cool. Yeah, I thought that they did, but I wasn't sure whether or not. Yeah, it's a bit of a disappointment because, like I said, this is one that I've already got. So having one of the other ones, I mean, it is summer, so it'd be nice to have one of the shiny, sunny Castforms. It should be, but that's rainy Castform. And this was actually research as well, so stats aren't too bad. Was it research? Yeah, during field research. And then, yeah, as you can see, we have a whole bunch of Castforms, so not really a shiny that I need. Finally playing as Peter Griffin in Fortnite. So many characters that I don't understand. I don't understand Fortnite, alright? Like, I know that they do this just so they can appeal to, you know, a wide audience by having all these characters, but there's just a whole bunch of characters that don't make sense in the game, so it's just like, why? You have 860 coins? Nice, dude. Yeah, so anyway, getting back to the whole New Year's thing, I didn't really do much. I stayed home, watched the fireworks from home. Had some family friends come up, sort of thing. My sister and nephew and that were up. Yeah, it's a pretty good night. Drank a bit. That's about it. Didn't really do much else. It only gives you 100 Poké coins. I mean, it's not bad, because it's only like $1.50, so you get 100 Poké coins and then you get all the stuff to go with it as well. So it's not a bad ticket, but at the same time, it's just, I don't know. I feel, again, this New Year's event, a little bit half-assed. I feel like every event that we've had since the Halloween events have been a bit average. The Christmas event was average last year now. Yeah, New Year's, Christmas, all that sort of stuff. You know, some of the biggest events that we have for the year, they were so-so. It's America. What do you expect? We had a whole bunch of people letting off fireworks around, even though that the police warned that if you get caught letting fireworks off, it'll be like a $19,000 fine. And there was a whole bunch of people just letting fireworks off anyway. I mean, what are they going to do? Arrest everyone? Aces, how you doing? Thank you. Thank you for coming in, and hello, and subbing, and liking, and all that sort of stuff. Much appreciated, dude. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Suppose it's a good time to remind everybody else, if you haven't already, that thumbs up button does help out. So yeah, we're just discussing what we did for New Year's and doing some shiny hunting. Yeah, the rest of this path isn't so bad at the moment. It's just that beginning part, so we'll see how we are. We might have to walk around to the other side till we can't walk any further because of the puddles, and then wander back this way. See how we go. Does this mean we're getting more? I have no idea what Niantic's going to do. You haven't gone through all year. Okay. Don't exactly know how to help with that, but don't even know what to say to that. Hey, it's a tiny. Take it. We'll take it. How many shinies do I have? Too many. Nearly 3,000 at this point. I work for Niantic. I'm quitting tomorrow then. I couldn't think of a worse company to work for at this particular point in time. Like the reputation and just the amount that the community dislikes is like, yeah. I think it'd be a hard job. I imagine that they have a fairly high turnover rate when it comes to staff. Maybe not so much internal staff, but the faces of the company, like the social media managers and stuff like that. I know that they've gone through a couple of them over the last few years, just because they're the ones that cop all the hate for everything that Niantic does, just because they're the ones that are like the voice on Twitter and everything. So yeah, there's been a couple that they've gone through of recent times. Let's jump over puddles into mud. Luckily I didn't slip. That would have been entertaining for you guys. What's my favorite shiny? Charizard. So yeah, I'm sitting on 2,871 shinies at this point. So we'll break the 3,000 mark at some point this year. We're going to need, what, another 129 shinies to get there. So after the first couple of com days, we should be able to get it. Shouldn't be too much longer. You're thinking about getting their like t-shirt for Christmas, or whether they had, and then you're like, wait a minute, you don't really know. Yeah, why do you want to wear something like represent their company, man? That's silly. If you can get a Pokemon Go t-shirt, like that's not. But getting something with like the Niantic logo on it, it's just like, dude, seriously. You sure you want to do that? You can just tell me what your outfit is, Brian. I can check it out after. Just concentrate on doing some shiny checking for now. Yeah, I think it's also a bit dodgy that they're starting to lock a lot of things behind the paywall as well. Like a lot of the costumed Pokemon and stuff like that you can only get if you buy tickets for the event. Like you can only get Party Hat Wurmple this year from the paid research, which it's been available just in general from previous years. So I don't know, I think that's a bit of a dirty move on Niantic's part. But they're trying to make up for the revenue that they're losing doing other things, sort of thing, from the lack of raid passes and that are getting sold these days in comparison, trying to make up for that stuff. No, the Castform's just based on your weather. So whatever weather that you've got, when the Spotlight Hour starts, that's what Castform you'll be getting. So it's been raining here all day, so we're getting raining Castform. So yeah, much would have preferred sunny, given that the rainy ones are one I've already got. So the weather, yes, for this one it does boom. So it was one thing that I was wondering leading up to tonight, because I wasn't sure whether or not they were just going to do normal Castform regardless of the weather. But yeah, it is reliant on your actual weather. Maybe we can avoid them. Yeah, well, that's the one that I was hoping that I wasn't going to get, because I've already got like 14 normal shiny Castform. Rainy weather, unfortunately, is one that I don't need either, because I do have one from research when they first released it. So sunny or foggy would have been my preferred one, but not, or snowy Castform rather. But I'm never going to get a shiny snowy Castform, because I have only ever seen them from research. I've never seen one in the wild. I've seen them on my nearby like twice since they've released them, but yeah, we never get foggy weather here or snowy weather, so we'll never see one, sort of thing. Yours has nuts, boom. But I don't know if you guys saw the thumbnail for the stream, but I have Chinbol's Chinbol's butters in the thumbnail, because I just thought it was fitting. Good old Chinbol's. That rain's picking up a little bit. I'll do battles after Brian rather. Sorry, Raymond. Sorry, dude. I don't know why I said Raymond. They might more than likely will have sunny or normal. Yeah, if it was yesterday, we might have got sunny Castform, because we did have clear weather for a lot of yesterday. But unfortunately today, very stormy. Brian, like I said, dude, I'll battle people after. You'll only catch for XP. It is double catch XP tonight, I think. Yeah. So there is that. How many different? There's 4. So there's normal, sunny, rainy, and snowy Castform. It is double XP. Okay, yeah, thought so. Yes, Chinbol's is the normal one. You don't think you've seen any of the alternate forms of Castform? Well, this is the rainy one. This is snowy Castform. And I don't actually have a sunny one on me for some reason. I have transferred them all. So. And yeah, this is normal Castform, like shiny Castform if you guys haven't seen the shiny. Good old Chinbol's. You have all 4, just no shinies though. They only really released the shinies not too long ago. Like originally, normal Castform was the only one that was shiny, because in the main series game, there's not 4 different types of Pokemon. There's only one. Castform, but it changes whatever the weather is in the game. The Castform will change into that form. But yeah, in Pokemon Go, because we don't have different forms sort of changing on the fly, they released all 4. And yeah, originally a normal Castform was the only shiny. So if you did have a shiny one, if it did change into one of the other forms, it just wouldn't be shiny. So it wasn't until they released them in Pokemon Go that Pokemon Company actually made shinies for the other ones as well. Yes, Ryan, I am stuck with the rainy one. It could be worse, it could be normal Castform. I mean, I'll take rainy Castform. But yeah, like I said, I would have preferred having the sunny type one. Because it's the only other one that I possibly could have gotten, just because it's summertime here, so we definitely weren't going to see snowy Castform. Yes, the sunny one does. It looks like an orange, a glass orange. Oh, that's the water on my screen. Making my apps change. Yeah, I'm just trying to gift memberships on my other phone as well. What are you doing, Rain? Stop it. Rainy Castform's taken over my phone. Do the shinies change based off of the weather? It changes on whichever base Castform is spawning for that weather sort of thing. So the shiny is available if you have that weather. But yeah, it just relies on whichever normal Castform is spawning. An Ultra Bit, yeah, is Xurkitree. Unfortunately, is not shiny, which it should be at this point. We've had it 3 or 4 times now, so we should have had the shiny. You've been saving money for GoFest. Honestly, dude, you don't really need to put that much money into GoFest. I mean, unless you're actually going to the in-person one. Personally, I can get by on the weekends by spending like $60. That's about it. And that'll get me through the weekend. Clear morning clouds tomorrow at 6 p.m. So you don't know what one you'll hopefully shiny. But probably Chinballs. Oh, you mean the sunny one, I'm guessing. I can see some fog in front of me. Oh, come on, where's our snowy Castform? I can see fog. Hey, Becky, how you doing, man? Yeah, my phone's not too bad with the water. It's just once it builds up a little bit. Like, once I get a lot of water on the screen, it starts to flip out and start actually doing things. Look, he's checking nuts, the rain. Pretty much, dude. Hey, I sent some gifts the other day for the research. I had to send, 30 gifts, 25, 30 gifts, something like that. So some of you guys got gifts. If we had more research like that, I'd probably send gifts more often. You're trying to go to the in-person one. But dude, that's just buying into Niantic. You're just giving them more money that they don't deserve. I understand it's not so much for them. It's just because you want to go do the community thing. But still, it's like, dude, that's what they want. Alright, we are halfway through. So no shiny so far. No shiny so far. I think they've actually fixed the path down here. Because there's usually a lot of puddles down here. There's like no puddles to me. Looks like they've come down and laid some trail down, which has just all been washed away today because of all the rain. Part of the path where it was flooded, that would have been awesome. Oh, I can see another person running towards me, so there's at least one other crazy person out walking around or running around in the rain. I'm not the only person. I'm surprised they came from that way as well, given that it's so flooded on the other side. I suppose it doesn't really matter, it's flooded for like the first part of the trail on both sides. Oh man, it just splashed me with water. Prick. All this water is making me need to go to the toilet. I need to pee. Actually, it looks like it's clearing up a bit back towards my place. I can actually see, not so much clear sky, but I can see the sunset sort of peering through the clouds. So there's some orange clouds. So hopefully it's not going to rain too much. Like the clouds aren't looking too bad at this point. So hopefully I won't get too much wetter. Yeah, fly, go away. Like usual, my chat has frozen, guys, so I apologise for that, as it does. Now, where did that freeze? You work 6 days in a row, you're finally off tomorrow on Wednesday. Yeah, it's hard working, you know, especially so, like, yeah, so close up the end of the year. For some people, a lot of people are on holidays, other people are working. You're alright, a little sore from work, so you've been back at work as well. Niantic appreciates your contributions. Yep, they'll sting you yeah, as much as they can for your contributions. Your back aches. Welcome to my world. That's an everyday thing for me, unfortunately. You didn't get to go last year after buying a ticket. You're not repeating that this year. Your back feels buggered, need to go to the doctor before you do too much damage. Unfortunately, when it comes to back stuff, there's not a lot doctors can really do about it. Depending on what's... walk into the soaking wet tree to get around the puddle. Damn it. Yeah, depending on what's wrong with your back, the only thing that they can really do is surgery. And again, that depends on what's actually wrong with your back. Some things they can't really help. Back injuries are pretty bad sort of thing. That's why so much of the population of the world is, you know, suffering, and it's debilitating because you can't do anything about it really. There's no real fix for it. To like shimmy along the fence to get along this puddle. There we go. Managed to get a lucky shiny 93 Rayquaza from a thing that guarantees lucky trades at the moment. Nice. A 96%, you mean? Does Australia have it? Yeah. You can do like stock trading basically anywhere in the world. I think the only places in the world where you wouldn't be able to do that sort of stuff is like North Korea. And that's mainly just because they don't have internet. But yeah, anywhere in the world where there's internet, you can do like stock trading and Bitcoin and all that sort of stuff. The reason was because your uncle lost his job in June, and then bam, we had to, I mean, that's unfortunate, you know. Other things cause you to not be able to go. Like, especially stuff that's sort of out of your control. Yeah, it hasn't been too bad so far. I was really worried all day about how I was going to do Spotlight Hour tonight. Sort of thing, but the weather is... That was a kookaburra. Yeah, the weather... Where I step, I'm sinking into the ground with... The ground is so soft. Take a step and it's like, whoop! That is a... Can you hear the kookaburra? It's not very loud. It was there. He's up in this tree, just above me. Somewhere. One of these trees. There he is. I can see him. Unfortunately, I don't think you guys will be able to see him because it's sort of like at the top through all the branches. You can only just see it. For some reason, my chat keeps freezing on me. Sorry, guys, if I'm not replying. Oh, kill me now. You just give a weed, baby. You need to stay on it for painkiller. There's other things that you can do to help deal with the pain. Like, it is helpful, but at the same time, if you're becoming dependent on it, then it's probably not the best thing for you. Hey, Yu Chang, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Watch out for the man-eating spiders. We're not so bad here in Australia. Our biggest spiders aren't sort of poisonous. They're like huntsmen and stuff like that, and they actually hunt other spiders. That's why they're called huntsmen, because they don't build webs. They're actually like active hunters. Yeah, it's South America where you have the big dangerous spiders, stuff like the wandering spiders and bird-eating. Actually, no, bird-eating and wandering spiders. Are they the same thing? I'm not actually sure. Anyway, they're like ones that if they bite you, you'll die, sort of thing. We have spiders that can bite you and you'll die, maybe, but that's not too bad. Funnel webs, probably some of the worst ones. Funnel webs, redbacks, which are a type of widow, so they're related to the black widow. Yeah, whitetails are pretty bad, but that's not so much because they're poisonous. It's because they carry fleshiitis, whatever it's called, the flesh-eating bacteria on their fangs. So sometimes if you get bitten by the wrong one, half your leg will rot off if you don't get it checked, sort of thing. What else? What other type of bad spiders do we have? Most of the poisonous spiders are small spiders, so no, nothing man-eatering. It's the snakes that you really got to worry about, sort of thing. Because we've got, I think it's 8 or 9 of the top 10 deadliest snakes in the world are here in Australia. So, yeah, they're more of the issue than the spiders. You can hear the kookaburra? Okay, I wasn't sure because it's a bit quiet, sort of thing. He wasn't having a full old cack. You've got, yes, the snakes in Australia. So I think it's the black mamba and the king cobra are the only 2 out of the top 10 deadliest snakes in the world that we don't have. Every other one is an Australian snake. So there's inland brown snakes, or just brown snakes in general. We've got taipans, we've got sea snakes, we've got tiger snakes, we've got red belly black snakes, we've got yellow belly black snakes. What are some of the other deadly snakes that we've got here in Australia? I don't know. They're the 6 that come to mind, 6 or 7 that come to mind. They're probably the most prevalent. The other, I think we've got deaf adders as well. Like pit vipers or deaf adders or something like that. I don't know. There's too many to keep track of. All you got to know is if there's a snake, just avoid it, if possible. Watch yourself. I shouldn't be too bad today because it's so wet. They won't be out, sort of thing. They'll be in their burrows. It's on the sunny days that you really got to worry because they're like any reptile. They're cold-blooded, so they come out during the warm weather to warm themselves. So on a day like today, we should be fairly safe. Fingers crossed. Surprisingly enough, down here, like, you can't really see it right now, but I'm right next to the river. I've never seen a snake down here. You'd think that you'd see snakes down there on the reg, sort of thing, just because, you know, right next to the river and there's a lot of stuff for them to eat. But, yeah, I've seen more snakes at home than I have down here. Hey, there's a couple of kookaburras. There you go. Native animals. Kookaburras. I was going to put the camera on so you could see him, but he just flew off. There was 2 of them up there. Now they're gone. Bird-eating spiders aren't dangerous to humans. I wasn't sure if they were the wandering spiders, because I know that the wandering spiders are the ones that if you get bitten by them, you're pretty much dead. The Brazilian wandering spider. Those things are nasty. They will literally make your like limbs rot off, sort of thing, because their venom is like highly toxic. No shiny, not yet. We've still got 15 minutes to try and get this shiny. I do already have rainy Castform shiny, so if we don't get it, it's no big issue. But yeah, be careful. Don't direct it. I'm fairly safe down here for the moment. Like I said, it's rainy, so snakes shouldn't be out and about. But on the subject of snakes, here in Australia, for instance, because most snakes will hibernate at some point, sort of thing. So during the winter months, you don't really have to worry too much about most snakes, except for tiger snakes. Tiger snakes don't hibernate, and they'll actually be active during the winter period. So, yeah, and tiger snakes they're nasty. Your king browns, which are like probably the biggest snake in Australia, they can grow up to be like 8 meters long at their longest, sort of thing, which is big ass snake. Yeah, they are actually really aggressive as well. If you piss one of them off, it'll actually chase you. Is there copperhead? No, I don't think we've got copperheads here. I think that's I'm actually not sure. That's an American snake, isn't it? They're laughing at me, probably. They're like, look at this dickhead walking around in the rain, trying to catch a shiny. Almost Gibnox. I haven't checked it today. We were like 230 subs away from 5k earlier. So I don't know how many we've got now, but we're getting very close. So yeah, guys, if you'd like to contribute to the community, we're almost at 5k. So hit that subscribe button, notification. We do raid hours, spotlight hours, com days, all that sort of good stuff. So if you're interested, also hit the thumbs up button. It also helps out with. Is it? Yeah, that was a kookaburra. We have a lot of very loud birds in Australia. We have kookaburras, parrots of all. We've got more parrots here in Australia than any other country. I think South America is the only other country, and Africa. I think they're like the only other two countries which have like native parrots. But we have the most, I'm pretty sure. And we also have the loudest birds in the world, which are the cockatoos. Cockatoos, they are deafening. If you near a roosting spot, sort of in the evening when they're all flying back to roost, there's like hundreds, if not thousands, of cockatoos all screeching their heads off. And it's very loud. Very, very loud. Hey, Zelino, how you doing? Good to see you. Copperheads are American? Okay. Yeah, I think they're a relatively poisonous snake, but I think they're in like the top 20. Wait, copperheads are a type of rattlesnake, aren't they? Because I know the diamondbacks are like 11th or 12th in the world for most deadly snake. This is really cool Spotlight Hour you're going to play. Just remember that it's dependent on your weather. So unless it's, sunny, you'll get sunny Castform. If it's raining, you'll get rainy Castform. If it's snowy or foggy, you'll get snowy Castform. But any other weather, you'll just get normal type Castform. So just keep that in mind. It's not necessarily going to be the one that you want. Yeah, to chase your stupid cat running all around. She's obsessed too. You're going to try catch her fat cat. But wait, snakes or she's chasing snakes? Wait, what am I missing? She's chasing kookaburras or snakes? Because I don't think she's chasing kookaburras. Yeah, that river's running pretty. All the rain that we've had. The river's pretty flowy. It was a beautiful day here today. Bloody hot working outside though. It has literally been raining since about 2 p.m. here in Melbourne. It's been stormy and it's actually not too bad now. As I said before, it looks like it's, I don't know if you guys can really, it's not really picking it up. You can see a little bit of yellow there on the horizon. Yeah, it's clearing up a little bit now. But yeah, it's been like thundery and stormy all day. There's like cracks of lightning just before I left home to come down here, and I'm like, oh, I have to walk. When I first got here, I pulled up in the car park. There was like a crack of lightning when I got out of the car, and I'm like, uh-oh. I think I'm going to be stuck in the car all. Alma, I'm sorry, I do not know what you are saying. They're classified, okay, as a pit viper. Yep. Had a weird dream, was travelling the world. When you're in Australia, was just your grandma's town, but with wombats. Ostriches, I'm guessing that's what, don't think that's how you spell ostrich. And snakes. We don't have ostriches here in Australia. We have emus. Emus. Funnily enough, here's some interesting Australian history for you guys. We actually, I can't remember when it was. It was like early, like either late 1800s or early 1900s. But the Australian Army actually declared war on emus, and they lost. They lost the war against emus. So, look it up. It's like, hey! There we go. We got the shiny. We'll name him Emu in honor of the victorious emus. But yeah, look it up. Look up the Emu War. It's worth a laugh. Just have a good old laugh at Australians fighting emus and losing. Aces, did I get it? Yes, we just got the shiny then. So yeah, it would have been nice being sunny Castform because it's one that I need, but we'll take it. A shiny's better than no shiny. You've seen emus before. They're very similar to ostriches. Ostrich. Just a bit smaller, sort of thing. There we go. Emu. Emu the ostrich. That's how, okay. Can I name a Pokemon, the Pokemon after you? That's one of the things that's actually reserved for members of the channel. Or during com days. Like if I'm doing shiny hunting during com days, sometimes we play a little game. And if people can guess how many clicks it's going to take me to get a shiny, I'll usually name it after them. But just in general, I tend to just leave them as they are, sort of thing. Some guy that you had emus? Really? My parents actually had a couple of ostriches when I was younger. Ostrich. Yeah, it was during a period where supposedly ostrich were going to be the next big thing that you could make money off of. I can't remember exactly why. But yeah, they bought a couple of ostrich and then it never really panned through. And yeah, we had ostrich. We didn't actually have, they were on a farm, like an ostrich farm, but my parents owned those ostrich sort of thing. It's not like we had them running around in our backyard. You've never found one. Where's the dingoes? Dingoes are more of an animal that are around Australia in general. A big misconception that people have about a lot of Australian animals is the whole continent isn't covered in crocodiles and kangaroos, stuff like that. They're only in certain parts of the country. So crocodiles you'll find like up north where it's warm, so Northern Territory, parts of Western Australia, like northern Western Australia and Queensland, sort of where all the crocodiles are. You do get freshwater crocodiles a little bit lower, but the salties, like the ones that you got to actually worry about, they're further north. Kangaroos are pretty much everywhere. Dingoes are more of, like I said, an outback animal, so you'll find them sort of in the deserts and stuff, or on Fraser Island. On Fraser Island, they have a whole bunch of dingoes. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the only dingoes in Victoria will be in zoos and stuff like that. You gonna head out? No worries, Tom. Thanks for joining in. Enjoy your evening. Your old boss has alpacas for a long time too. That's a little bit more, not expected, but they're a South American animal, so it's not so much out of the realms of, the one being in America sort of thing. But yeah, emus and kangaroos and stuff like that. Like, one of the members of the community posted up in the Discord server sort of thing that there was a kangaroo that broke loose. They were transferring from Canada. They were transferring it from one zoo to another, and it ended up breaking out of the transport, and it went missing in the wild. It's like snowing, and they ended up hunting this kangaroo down and recapturing it, sort of thing. But yeah, there was just a wild, well, not a wild kangaroo, but there was a kangaroo bounding around the wilds of Canada for a little bit, a couple of days. You didn't think so? That's why you wondered where dingoes are? Yeah. Yeah, you'll find them like Northern Territory and stuff like that are really like the main spot that you would find dingoes. I think beetle just flew into me. You have a cat farm too. Comparing cat numbers. Sometimes you can't find one of them and you have to search the room. I'm surprised you don't have a room that's just dedicated to the cats. It's just the cat room. Alright, we got 3 minutes left. We got the shiny, so we can be happy with that. I'm coming up on the massive puddles though, so it's going to be interesting to see if I have to walk all the way back around to get back to the car, if I'm going to be within sort of 20 meters of the car once I get to these puddles, or if I'm just going to have to brave it and try and find my way through. Might have to try and build a boat or something. We'll see. Kangaskhan Day. I don't think we'll have a Kangaskhan Day because it's a regional Pokemon. But there's other... Wait, no, there isn't another kangaroo Pokemon. There's other koala Pokemon, so, at some point we might get a koala type Day. The basement's for the cats. Even though I stepped in that puddle at the start, my feet haven't been too bad. It's just because it's warm, so my feet have sort of warmed up, and I don't even really feel that they're that wet. So, okay, it looks like I'll actually be able to get through up here. We'll see. Yeah, for those that didn't see the puddles at the start, this is what we're coming up on. Still a little bit out of... That guy that ran past before has ran past like 3 times, so he's through the puddles, so there has to be a way through. But yeah, it's like flooded. Alright, looks like that might do for our Spotlight Hour, rather. Hey, Andrew, how you doing? Yeah, it's... basically, the whole beginning of the trail is like this. We had to dodge puddles before to get through. I'm surprised the game actually started up then. Has anybody else been having issues with the game not loading? Since this last update, I've had real issues where I've had to like start the game up 2 or 3 times for it to actually load. Game over. Always. Wait, you're always having issues with the... Oh no, there's no way through. Ah! I don't know how deep that water is either. I mean, it's not going to be that deep, but at the same time, it's like... I don't want to get wet feet. But my only way not to get wet feet at this point is to walk all the way back around to get back to the car. Raphael, this is a giant puddle. No, this was Spotlight Hour. Pokemon Go Spotlight Hour. But unless I'm an Olympic long jumper, I don't think I'm going to be able to jump it just quietly. Yeah, as you can see, it's just a little bit flooded. I'll try walk around on the trail. Maybe I can cut up through the garden up there where the trees are. So this is going to be the new this is how we're going to end the stream. How is Jimmy going to get around these puddles without drowning? Double jump. Good old triple jump. Takes me back to primary school. Okay, we're going to have to do a little bit of a jump here just to save me from walking around too much. How sludgy is it there? Okay. This is my jumping spot. Get it. There you go. Action Jimmy. So how much rain did you guys get in the city, Andrew, today? Because it's been like stormy here all day, and as you can see, she's just a little bit flooded. Raphael, yes. It's because we've had epic rain here all day. This is what happens when El Nino breaks and we got El Nino, or other way around, whichever it is. There's my car. So I need to try and find my way to that through all of this. So that is the adventure. Only really like the last 90 minutes. Gee, we've had rain here like all day. As you can see, it's like running down to the river. So unfortunately, try and not step in too much. Oh, my foot's wet. Ah, damn it. Oh, my feet are wet now. Oh, shit. There's more. Well, this wasn't a good idea. Damn it, I should have gone back. That's okay. It doesn't really matter now because once I get home, I can take my shoes off and Alright, I just don't care anymore. I'm walking through puddles and that's just all there is to it. Oh, shit! I didn't realize that. I thought that was solid ground. I should move. Fun. Oh, shit! It's fooling me, alright? There's no bloody solid ground here. Now my feet are soaking wet. What phone am I using? This is an S20, my streaming phone. Okay, that is solid ground. Alright. Accomplished. I think we all thought the same exactly. It's alright. At least there's no puddles here, so I can actually walk around the puddles. That's alright. These shoes that I'm wearing are they're my walk through puddle shoes, so I don't really care. They're alright. I go out in the bush hiking in these shoes, so it doesn't matter. Oh, shit. Oh, there is a puddle. I forgot. Either way, oh no, I'm walking through a puddle. Okay, doesn't matter. I think I've sort of resigned to the fact that I'm walking through a puddle. Let's see how deep this one is. Do I have dance shoes? No, I do not have dance shoes. Oh my god. This water is literally going to be like shins. So yeah, that's the car park. It's either I walk all the way up there and walk around to try and avoid the puddles, or I take my shoes off and I just brave it and walk through this. So it probably doesn't really matter at this point, but you know what? A quadruple jump. No, I'll just walk through and... Alright. So, let's see how deep these puddles actually are. Better not get eaten by crocodiles. Yeah, see? My feet are gone. These are some deep ass puddles. Oh my god. Oh, I told you it was going to be up to my shins. It's actually pretty cold. I'm surprised. There's walk around for sure. Nah, I'll brave it. Cuts half an hour off my walk, just walking through the puddle like that. There we go. We're done. It's all right. Feet got wet. Think of the skids. Well, I could be walking through that there, and that's probably half a foot deep in there because it sort of drops down a little bit. So there is a lot of water. But as you can see, the sky's actually clearing up, and it looks nice. That's a nice sunset sort of thing. Hey, Paulie. Yeah, we just finished our Spotlight Hour, and as you can see, it's been a little bit wet today, so we're just wandering through 3 inches of water. Ugh. But it was either that or walk around the puddle, which would have taken me 20 minutes. So I decided, you know what? Let's just walk through the puddle. We're back. How we doing? Hey, Rafi. Did I enjoy my Christmas and New Year? To an extent, yes. Family and everything was. Oh my God. There's ants all over the car. Let's just close that door and just ignore them. Yeah, did the whole family thing for Christmas and New Year's. Unfortunately, 2 days before Christmas, I had to have my dog put to sleep just because we took her to the vet. She wasn't feeling well. She's been a bit off for the last couple of months. And yeah, took her to the vet, and the vet told us that she actually had stomach cancer. And yeah, it was unfortunate that we had to have her put to sleep sort of thing, just because it was already past the point where really could have done anything about it. So that was not the best thing for Christmas. Thanks, Andrew. Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, it's just one of those things that we had no choice. We were sort of forced into a corner to do it. It was either that or keep her around for as long as we could, and she would have been suffering and stuff. So we figured that we may as well just do the kind thing and put her out of her pain sort of thing. So yeah, put a bit of a damper on Christmas. Unfortunately, not the best Christmas present in the world to lose one of your friends, but yeah, it sucks. How many shinies? Yeah, I got one shiny. Thanks, guys. Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, we had no choice in the matter, sort of thing. We knew that she'd been sick for the last couple of months because she'd sort of be up and down, up and down, up and down. But yeah, the morning of when we took her to the vet, sort of thing, she was just laying around, not really doing anything. And then when we took her to the vet said that yeah, she's got stomach cancer. It had spread a bit. I think it was into her pancreas or something like that as well. And unfortunately, the one of the tumors had actually ruptured in her stomach, and she was bleeding internally, sort of thing. So it was just like she's in pain, sort of thing. So yeah, not great. But yeah, it's been a little bit over a week now, sort of thing. So still miss her dearly. Yeah, try not to think about it too much, sort of thing. Pokemon Legends, how you doing? Welcome in. With old Year's Eve, you went baking Ollie bowls with what? Ollie bowls. Please explain what these Ollie bowls are. If you walk, you will waste your time. If you don't walk, you will teleport. You need this. Sorry, this is a life hack. If you're talking about like spoofing in Pokemon Go, I'd rather walk. I mean, look at the adventure we just went on. We got to walk through puddles. Wouldn't have done that if we were spoofing. So we had a jolly old time walking through puddles. Yeah. So for those that missed it, we did get the shiny tonight, which is good. The weather has changed, and there you go. If we got this weather during Spotlight Hour, we would have got normal Castform, so it was probably good that it was still raining a little bit. Valerie, this is Pokemon Go. Do I have Shundo Greninja? No. No, I do not have Shundo Greninja. You don't know what the English word... I don't think there would be an English word. I've never heard of these things before, so explain what they actually are. You don't have to have a word to say, but like just describe what they are, because you've piqued my interest. Duffer, how you doing? Or Daffer, I should say. Thanks, James. Alright, well, we're at max items. We're gonna have to... I need to buy more stuff, like items. Item storage, I meant to say. Not items. I have enough items. Ugh. You have a Shundo Greninja? Nice, dude. Well done. My favorite Pokemon. I mean, my favorite Pokemon is this. This is my favorite. I mean, these are my favorite Pokemon. But if I had a favorite out of all of these, it's probably this one. Given that it's almost a lucky Shundo. It's like almost a lucky Shundo. It is a Dutch snack we eat with New Year's. It's basically just fried dough with raisins, so fried cookies. It sounds like such an American thing, not a Dutch thing. It's just like, let's just fry some dough and eat it. You have Charizard, but not shiny or with good Iron Face. I'm surprised people still don't have shiny Charizard. We've had, what, 3 com days for it now, and it's been featured during so many different events. So I feel like it's one of those Pokemon that everybody should have at least one of. They sound nice. I mean, it's deep fried dough, so of course it's nice. I do have some Hundo Charizards as well. I think it's just the 2. Might be 3. I think there might be one a little bit further down as well. No, this one I think could be a Hundo if I purified that, that'd be Hundo as well. But that would be a waste. Yeah, I have a pretty good collection of Charizards because it's my favorite Pokemon. So we have good ranked ones and for PvP and just good ones in general. You don't have a Kanga yet, so... Wait, you don't have a... Nice Zards. Thanks, man. Yeah, Charizard's my favorite Pokemon, so it's something that I've made sure that I have a decent collection of. Sort of thing. It's both my favorite Pokemon and favorite shiny, so... Yeah. We have a decent haul of them. How many legendaries do I have? Too many for my storage to handle. 747 in my collection at this point. So yeah, we got quite a few. Just a few. I'm pretty sure that's not including the Ultra Beasts, because Ultra Beasts don't get classed as legendaries. So if you want to chuck in the Ultra Beasts as well, we've probably got 900, 900 sort of thing. You have a Hundo Shadow, Unpheasant. Now you see it's perfect for countering Buzzwell and Pheromosa. Are you so happy right now? Well, I'm surprised you don't have a Kangaskhan. That's... I think I got like 5 of them. Do you want one? I mean, I got a few to spare. You're more than welcome to one of my shiny Kangaskhan's. I have 5 hundos and... Sorry, 5 shinies and 4 hundos. So you're more than welcome to a shiny if you want one. Next time I see you, I can flip you a Kanga. I was really disappointed during the event that we had where you could hatch the regionals. All I wanted was any of the other ones. The one shiny that I did hatch was Kangaskhan. I was just like, are you serious? The one that I don't need, that one's from a raid. This one is... Yeah, that one I hatched. So it's like, seriously? Seriously? But I do have the shiny Tauros now as well, which my other account got. My other account hatched this and the Hundo Tauros back to back. So I figured, I'll just trade this one. Once next time I got a lucky trade with my other account, I will trade this. And yeah, did that fairly recently, sort of thing. You get one eventually. All right. Well, like I said, the offer's on the table, man. So you're more than welcome to one. Master, how you doing? You're new to the stream, you don't watch streams, and this is your first stream you watch? Oh, nice, dude. Well, welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you for choosing my stream as your first stream, watch to stream. Get together soon, by the way. Yeah, man, for sure. Rail at Comday is actually coming up on the weekend, I think. It is this weekend, isn't it? Yeah, 6th of January on Saturday. So, I mean, if you want to do Saturday, I can come down to the city, I suppose. Hopefully the weather's actually going to be decent for Saturday. Oh, that's in February. The tournament, I think. Yeah. That sounds good. Do a tasting. Yeah, well, I'm happy to, like I said, this weekend if you can, dude. But if you just want to save it for next month and do the big meetup with the group, I'm happy to. Whichever, dude, whichever. Do I have shadow? Do I have shadow or non-shadow Mewtwo? Do I have Mewtwo? I have 71 Mewtwo's. Just because I like to hoard my... Oh my god, my Mewtwo's. Yeah, we have a pretty good collection of Mewtwo's. I do have a couple of shadows as well. None of the shadows are really that good though, unfortunately. I think one of them's not too bad, but the rest of them are like garbage. Yeah, I think that's my best one. It's a 3-star one. I think the rest are average. Yeah, we got some Armored Mewtwo as well, which is supposedly rumored that we're going to get Armored Mewtwo back again in a bit. I'm not sure when. Hopefully be shiny this time around. But I do have... How many shiny Mewtwo's? 1, 2, 3, 4... 5. But this is my best shiny Mewtwo. It's like 96%. And this is my best Mewtwo that I have altogether. This is my 98%, but I got like 3 or 4 98% Mewtwo's. Unfortunately, I don't have the hundo, but we've got a nice handful of. Touch base on Thursday, Friday, but you should be okay for this Saturday. Actually, be just an early finish. That you may early rise on Sunday. Okay. All good, dude. I will hit you up on Thursday, Friday. See what you're up to. How do you get them? Sometimes I put Shadow Mewtwo into raids. Unfortunately, you can only do shadow raids in person, so you have to have a group of people that you can actually raid with. All the Shadow Mewtwo's that I've gotten, though, have been through the Team Rocket stuff, I think. Yeah, I think all of mine would... No, that's not a Shadow Mewtwo. Okay, yeah, that's Giovanni. That's Giovanni. Oops. That's not what... I know that, yeah, 3 of the 4 are from... That first one, I think, was just from research. I can't remember what the first one was from. You gotta go? No worries, dude. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy your day. No, unfortunately, we can't do distance trades in Pokemon Go, guys. We should all know that by now. There is no distance trades in Pokemon Go. You have to be within 100 meters of the person that you're trying to trade with. So unfortunately, you cannot trade with just random people on the internet. It's not like the main series games. Thought it was talking about the Armored Mewtwo. Like I said, Armored Mewtwo, supposedly we're going to be getting back in a while. Because I think it's the 25th anniversary of Mewtwo Strikes Back, which is this year. So for the 25th anniversary, it's been rumored that we're going to be getting Armored Mewtwo back again. The only thing you should have on Saturday is a sit down with coach, but I'll look to do that in the AM. So just have to finalize the time. Yep, no worries, dude. Like I said, I'll talk to you on like Thursday or Friday, and we can figure it out, sort of thing. No rush. Hey, Ryoga, how you doing, man? Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody. Yeah, hopefully everybody had a good New Year's. Yeah. Don't think there's really much else that we can do, guys. We've finished our Spotlight Hour, so for those that missed it, we did get the shiny tonight. So yeah, we're talking about the Great Emu War of Australia. Interesting if you want to look it up. The Australian Army lost a war against emus. So yeah, it's a bit of a funny moment in history. Look it up. It's worth a read. Yeah, but we're talking about that at the time, so we named our Castform Emu. But yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up here, guys, because I do need to go home and go to the toilet. All this water has made me need to pee. So, and there is like toilets over there, but I would have to brave the swamp again just to get to the toilet, and I don't know if the toilets are going to be flooded or anything, so I think I'll just hold on to it until I get home. But yeah, if you haven't already, guys, please hit that thumbs up button. It really does help out the stream, so I really do appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel because we do this every week. Spotlight hours, raid hours. So I'll be raiding tomorrow for Xurkitree. So if you guys are interested in getting some Xurkitree raids in, unfortunately, it's not available as a shiny, but it is a decent electric type, one of the best electric types that you can get in the game. So worth doing some raids for. And then, yeah, on the weekend, on Saturday, we have Rowlet.com Day. So another thing that'll be streamed. And we are sitting on 4,797 subscribers. So we're just that smidge over 200 subscribers away from 5,000, guys. So if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe as well. Hit the notification button. Best way to know when I go live. And yeah, that'll that'll pretty much do us for the evening, guys. Those damn emus, yeah. They're sneaky. They're like stealth commando emus. They hide in the foliage and they jump out and they're like, Chah. That's why we lost. War of the emus. Talk to you later. Yeah, no worries, Andrew. Enjoy the rest of your evening, dude. Imagine if we had dollar raids again in 20. Yeah, that'd be nice. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to happen. Niantic has stayed pretty steadfast on their killing of the community. The game has died off so much since they did that, and it was supposed to be for the longevity of the game, but all it's done is really put a nail in the coffin for the game, which is disappointing. Community has definitely suffered, but yeah, unfortunately, it is what it is. There's no changing it now, I don't think so. Just have to get over it, move on. Your time is 4:26 p.m. You joined at the end. That's all right, dude. That's all right. Like I said, I got the shiny. So if you guys would like to watch the stream back, it should be uploaded onto the channel shortly. So you can watch it from the start. Watch me walk through puddles. Watch me get shinies. Watch me talking about emu wars. It's been an interesting stream. Walking in the rain, thunder, all of that good stuff. So yeah, like I said, I'll be back tomorrow evening for raid hour. Basically the same time as tonight stream. So yeah, same time, same channel, all of that good stuff. No, your Spotlight Hour will start in about an hour and a half, Fax. So not long to wait. And keep in mind, guys, that your cast form will depend on which weather you've got. So if you've got cloudy or partly cloudy weather, you'll just get normal cast form. Rainy weather, rainy cast form. Sunny weather, sunny cast form. Snow or fog will be snowy cast form. So yeah, hopefully you guys will get the one that you want. If not, unfortunate. It's a bit disappointing, but yeah. Alrighty, guys, wrapping up here. Have a good one. Dev says that the community, but in reality, it's for the money. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they're trying to. That's why they've got so many paid events these days, like so many ticketed parts of events, because they're trying to make up for that lost revenue that they lost from people not playing anymore because of the raid pass nerf. So it is all to do with money, but they're trying to disguise it as other things because they think that they're dumb. Anyway, all right, guys, have a good one. Sorry, Abu Bakr, how you doing? I'm just about to wrap up the stream, dude, so I apologize. So yeah, all right, guys, enjoy your morning, evening, noon, or night. Stay safe, happy hunting. Good luck for your Spotlight Hour. Hopefully you can get the shiny. Happy New Year, all of that good stuff. I'll see you guys tomorrow evening for Raid Hour. So until then, have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.